All right,
All right.
let's get this going, man.
Let's
Excited.
do it.
We got Radio and PolarLike, good Luigi's Mansion runners. Only have a minute PB difference, so it's gonna be interesting. And since this new Gad Warp came out, things could change, you know.
Did you say a minute PB difference?
Oh no, 3 minute. They have a.
Okay. I was like, wait, what?
No, I'm pretty sure they have like a 3 minute
Yeah, I
PB
think
difference.
Radio is a low 57 and Polar's a low 100. So it's going to be interesting for sure because not many people have even been able to get sub-hour during this whole race from what or the whole tournament from what I understand.
Yeah, but since Gadwar came out, you know, you never know. Polar could get a 59 in this race right now.
That'd be really
Just
high.
yeah, it would be hype. Just like how it happened to Jared when he got his 56.
That was in. He was the one, basically.
All right, so pretty sure they both gonna start in a bit.
Yeah, I think we're good to go. I think it's whenever they're ready, so we just kind of have to wait.
Yeah, you just have to wait till the timer just starts for them, I guess.
Did you make a prediction for this race?
No, I didn't.
No. I think my bracket was destroyed in round 1, but I have Radio winning this just solely based off of the difference in their PBs.
Yeah. Most of the predictions were just done by like their PBs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But not just PBs. Other people just like predicted off like skill based, pretty much.
Yeah, I think what killed mine in round 1 was Daycat winning, which was awesome because she got a PB and I'm super happy for her. But
yeah, that's awesome.
I was really not expecting that one. I know Polar has been playing. Polar plays occasionally. I want to say he plays like 2 or 3 times a week when he streams, but I'm not sure how often Radio actually runs the game. I know he was live today, but I haven't seen him on a lot.
Did he start?
Oh.
Oh wait, no, he didn't. Oh, okay. I thought he just started.
Yeah, if the timer starts, that's kind of the cue because it should start automatically.
Yeah.
Polar also does a lot more 100%, so it'd be interesting to see if he like just forgets and just starts going for money.
Yeah. Also, he's like a really good any percent runner. Like I've seen him play any percent. He's like really good at it as well.
Yeah, definitely is. I think he's got a 9-minute run or a low 10-minute.
Yeah, I remember seeing his live run. He's really good at it. I like his any percent runs. They're really fun to watch.
I'm checking it right now. Let's see. He's got. Where is his name? He's 25th. He is. Oh wow, he's got a 949. That's actually really good.
That's really good. That's actually really good.
I've never ran any percent, but I feel like if I did run it, I'd really enjoy it, and I wouldn't ever want to run no out of bounds again. Which is kind of a weird thought, but like I'm super about the Area 1 optimization, so it would definitely be. It would hook me.
Yeah, I really never thought about running any percent just because you miss a lot of the game.
Yeah,
you miss like 50 minutes of the game.
For people. It really like it bothers me because so often it like GDQs and things any percent goes because it's easy for them. It makes they're starting.
Oh, they're starting.
Yeah. But any percent is just good for time wise at GDQs.
Oh, I think it's delayed.
Yeah, he'll be fixing that.
Okay. Mario. So as you can see, both runners are running JP just because JP is just faster, I guess.
Yeah, I think it saves you about 25 seconds in total in skips and just mashing through text because there are some parts of the game where you will be spamming A and B until your thumbs and wrist hurt.
Alright, also, you're gonna see them grabbing a lot of keys in this game because whenever you're done clearing a room, you're gonna have a key. And if you're familiar with this game, you're gonna see that whenever you get a key, your map pops up. Before both of them loaded up the game, they went into the training room to do this glitch called a map glitch, and that disables the map by soft restarting the game and just like mashing A and Y. You just disable the map, and that saves about like 0.2, 0.3 seconds, I think.
Each key.
Just in general, just
Yeah.
so as you can see, Radio just grabbed a key and no map.
Also, whenever they pull out the Game Boy 4 and they're facing away from ghosts before they spawn, what they're doing is they're using that to skip Luigi's animation of being scared. It only saves time, from my understanding, in certain situations, but it's good to get it out of power.
And as you can see, Radio getting doubles, and same with Polar, they're just manipulating to their best spots so they can get these doubles, and it saves really good time to just get doubles. And over here with Radio, he's pulling out the game over, as you can see, he just the scared animation, and the reason why he did not double those two golden ghosts, the reason is because in each room there's waves of ghosts coming in after you're done with one wave, and it's just faster to just get those two ghosts individually instead of getting that double. And I think Radio's game just crashed, or not crashed, but like
No,
froze.
it's like we disconnected a little bit.
And both good rooms, I guess.
It's funny because they're even now on the. That was probably him just adjusting it.
Oh yeah, that's probably him just adjusting it. Polar, I think is ahead for some reason. I think he is. Yeah. Nice, both clearing good rooms.
I don't really know why, but he is.
Yeah. Well, both of them right now just have clearing good rooms, I guess. Did they miss a double? I don't think so, right?
Say that again.
Did they both miss like doubles? I don't know. I don't think they did, right?
I think Radio might have missed a double, but he was going pretty quickly. Neither of them. I don't think either of them had a really perfect area one so far, but it's going pretty okay.
All right. So as you can see now, we are heading to Portrait Ghost, and each Portrait Ghost is kind of unique because there's different stuff you have to do so you can like try to suck them up. Like different puzzles, I guess you would say.
So you're trying to figure out how to make them show their heart, and when they show their heart, that's what allows you to suck them up.
As you can see, both of them having great suck-ups. Usually for this Portrait Ghost, you just like wait for his heart and just like suck him up in the corner. It's a lot faster.
Yeah, you face away, and as soon as he yawns, he shows his heart, and then you basically go on to his wife, assumably Lydia, and she does not like the wind blowing, so that's what triggers her to show her heart.
Yeah, and this is a really laggy room. I think this is like the second laggiest room, just because of outside there you can see Toad. It's kind of like loading up two rooms, kind of.
Yeah, also
see, like,
the lightning
Toad
will
right there.
strike, and that makes it even worse.
Yeah. So I think they're about to head to their boss. So at the end of each area, there's going to be a boss, and this first boss is Chauncey, and no one likes Chauncey. He kind of sucks.
He's kind of the worst, yeah.
Yeah.
Neither of them doing the most optimal strat for waking up the baby, but it worked for both of them.
And also, this is the only boss that you cannot one cycle. You have to two cycle him. Because a few months ago, the King Boo one cycle was discovered. So usually just that just changed everything. For no bounce pretty much in 80%.
Yeah, there's some funny clips of people trying to get as much HP off of them as they can. And I think if you pump or pull back to suck him up optimally, the lowest he goes to is like 6.
Yeah, it's really close. That's like really close to one cycle.
Maybe one day we'll find him a nip, but
yeah.
It's gonna be. There's not really much to go off of, considering you're in his own plane, and there's not any obstacles really that you can use to try to.
All right, so you're gonna see them going on to the right, and they're just trying to get the horses to charge at them as fast as they can. That way they can like speed this whole boss up. And you're gonna see them lining up for a catch.
Yeah, their goal here is to catch the balls as they fall. There's different setups for each one, and you see that Polar missed the first one, which puts Radio pretty close to being ahead now.
And also, they released Chauncey around 50 HP. The reason you want to do that is because if you dip him below 50, Chauncey below 50 HP, he will do like another cycle, which wastes more time. So it's just better to just release him around 50 HP.
Yeah, that ball catch put Radio pretty close to being ahead. He might actually be ahead after this fight.
Yeah, and we're done with Area 1. That's Area 1. Area 1's is kind of the most shortest one for sure, just because it's just kind of like showing you how to play the game pretty much.
Yeah, optimally in the lowest time, I think it's a 5:51 on the key, or maybe I think it's 5:51. If I'm correct there. Chat can fact check me.
Alright, and at the end of each area as well, Dr. Yiget's just gonna give you a summary of what you did for each area pretty much, and showing you what ghosts you got and how much money you got during that area. You're gonna see that like only like 4 times. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're both around the same time.
Yeah, they're pretty much neck and neck. I think Polar still is like a second ahead, but that'll change just with their movement. So
yeah,
if you open the door incorrectly or go through the wrong door, you can lose a little bit of time, and just one little thing like that could put Radio ahead.
Yeah, usually with double doors, you just go to the left just a bit faster.
Yeah, Rufia confirmed for me. Chauncey key fastest is 5:51. Ooh, and Polar saved. I mean, he probably got low percent. So if you don't grab any money, the animation, or you can skip through that text a little bit quicker, and it's really easy to accidentally save. I think saving only costs you like a second or two, but
yeah,
it is time loss. It did make them basically practically even when Polar was slightly ahead.
And as you can see right now, they're looking up into the ceiling, and the reason is because there's these ceiling ghosts that come out of the ceiling, and that just wastes time on Luigi getting scared. So that's why we have Luigi looking up.
Yeah, so when you look up, it stops all ghosts from spawning. And you have to make sure you're looking in the right direction as you move through the hallway. So it is important that you're really paying attention.
And also, as you can see, there's these grabber ghosts. Both runners are obviously want to get like grabbed by those ghosts, so they can just get a quick double.
So after they grab that key, they're gonna head down to the ballroom, which is arguably one of the hardest rooms in the game, because you have to get 3 sets of doubles on the Shy Guys, but when you do it, you have to suck off their masks first and make sure. Yeah, there's a lot of optimal movement to make sure you don't spawn some of them too soon, and that you're making sure that you get optimal suck up. It's a very complex room. Yeah, you'll see that Polar moved wrong there, and he accidentally sucked off the masks of the other Shy Guy sets, while Radio
that could happen a lot.
And
Radio getting all the doubles. And as you can see now, you have these dancer ghosts, I guess. And for some reason, there's this thing called ER for them. You either get it or don't. They can show their hearts 10 seconds earlier or 10 seconds late, and it's just an RNG thing for this room.
So Radio got it and Polar did not, so that's why he's doing the vacuum dance right now.
Yeah.
Now we got actually another really cool skip we do. In this room, after you get the first ghost, you'll see Radio lean up against the wall, run into it, and point the vacuum up and start sucking. What he's doing is he's pulling this poster off on the wall that's behind there, because we're about to move the wall, and then there will be a poster covering another button you need to hit, and it saves time to go ahead and get it.
Yeah, that poster skip, or not skip or glitch, it was founded by Jared Giants.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Polar's having a little bit of trouble in this room. He did get grabbed by the first red grabber. And that probably cost him a couple seconds, but it's really easy to get grabbed there, because sometimes after doing the poster skip, the heart can mess you up, so...
Oh yeah, that can. If you flash to a bit far away.
Yeah, so the whole
you never want to flash far away. The ghost can disappear.
Yeah, so the whole point of these buttons is basically to free the booze into the mansion. To go fight the final boss, you need at least 40 of them. So you have to free them, and then you go back to the mansion and start catching them. And there's a set route of boos that they will get and that they won't get to make sure that they can fight the boss in the game. After you free them, you go back to the lab, and EGAD basically explains what I just explained to you. Go get the ghosts and the boos, and then you can go fight the final boss, which is King Boo. And basically, when King Boo comes out, you learn that he is... Actually, no, you don't learn that yet. I can't say that. Never mind.
Alright, so now we're gonna see some tech skips. There's a bump right there on that table, so I don't know if you could get the tech skip. So basically, he's pulling that cloth, and if you're sucking up Boo, and as you're sucking him up, you can suck up the cloth, and the game would read that the last thing you sucked up was a cloth. So, and that just like erases all the Boo tech skip. And I think Polar might get it.
Yeah, Polar is it guaranteed as long as he plays well, because the chance of the Boo being on the table is not there.
Some good RNG with video.
That'll save him about 8 seconds, actually.
That's how you do the tech skip. Yeah, he got it.
Good reads on the Boo radar.
Oh, Radio got good RNG, man. Well,
yeah,
not in the
first. Really good.
Yeah, and as you can see, now they got 3 Boos. Now they're just gonna mirror warp.
Yeah, so in each room, there's set places where the Boo can spawn, and there's probability as to where they're most likely to spawn. So there is a good bit of RNG in this game, considering there are 40 Boos you have to catch.
So right now, they're just trying to pass to the next part of the game. So they're just trying to get 5 Boos so they can enter this next room.
Yeah, you get 5 Boos, and basically the door unlocks for you that you can enter to continue on the next part of the game.
Radio doing a bit of Boo dragging. Boo dragging is, I think it's one of the hardest tricks in the game. It's like really hard to do, but once you learn it, it's like second nature.
Yeah, it's very complex. I've recently started learning to use it, and it's not fun.
Yeah, usually we do that trick for like Breaker Boo. One of the hardest boots to get in this game.
Interesting strategy to get that Boo from Radio. He does it a little bit differently from what I normally see.
So as you can see, Radio's done getting 5 Boos. Now he's going to go to this bathroom where there's going to be this key, and that key's going to unlock mirror room, I guess.
Yeah, it unlocks fortune teller, and then mirror room is just connected to it.
Oh yeah.
Basically, the toad in there, if you talk to him, you can save. There's no point of doing it, but all he tells you is that he dropped something special in the toilet, which was...
Yeah, and some runners accidentally talk to Toad when they first start off with this game.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
So there's the fortune teller. There's gonna be... In this game, you have to get some of Mario's items, and we just get all of Mario's items, and we just come to the fortune teller when we get all the items, like around the end of area 3.
Yeah,
it's just better and faster to do that.
It's better you show her all the items, and then after you show them to her, she'll let you catch her. There's a couple cool double setups here. Everyone does them a little bit differently, but it looks like Radio's got them down pretty solid. He's got
most of the spawns are just the same.
Yeah.
So, most runners already know where they are, where their spawns are set, so you don't really need to look at the mirror. And right now they're gonna do their first warp, their first safe warp. But that's actually
so the goal here
not required, but
get
just
the Boo and then grab the elemental metal after you catch the Boo, so that the game registers that you grabbed it before you save, and then you save and reset the game, which skips a whole bunch of text that you would normally get from EGAD if you get the metal.
And also that resets Butler's cycle as well. So that's actually 2 good things about doing this safe work.
I forgot to switch the audio, but here we are. We're gonna finally switch it over because Radio's ahead. Getting that key. Radio is about to start a very fast part of the game. You have to do a lot of things. So he's going to light the Butler's candles, run all the way down to the southwest part of the mansion and complete a room before the butler gets to his spot. And if he doesn't do it quick enough, he'll lose the butler, which will lose him a heck of a lot of time. So
That's
it's gonna
a
be
lot of time lost. So
yeah, it's a
usually,
big time. So you'll see
Now
he
we're
has
just-
to use this room.
And right now we're gonna see one of Mario's items, and it's his hat.
If he does this optimally, he'll grab the hat at the end of the room at a specific time that skips a little animation.
The chest animation, yeah, it's just gonna show this chest scene, and you can skip it by just the same frame as just grabbing this hat. So let's see if he gets it. I think he got it.
He got it. I think he did.
Yeah, nice, he got it. And he's gonna open that chest up. That way, because if you move 2 rooms away from that chest, where that chest is, it's just gonna show you that scene again. So it's just better to just open that chest up.
That was a super clean butler cycle from Radio.
Yeah, and right now you're gonna see an exclusive only boost skip, text skip that you can do. So for some reason, if you go into this mouse hole as you're sucking up this boot, you just skip the text, and on some reason it does not work on English or PAL, right?
Yeah, it doesn't work on English. I'm not sure why. It doesn't. This room is one of the hard ones too because you have to get a quad here. All 4 of those ghosts.
And he got that quad. Yeah, that was good.
That was close. So those bats are really dangerous. They can hit you while you're doing the quad. If they do, you're gonna lose probably about 5 to 10 seconds. Ooh, and the boot is in trouble.
And Polar also getting that text skip. And yeah, sometimes when you're exiting out of the hidden room, sometimes if you do the text skip too early, you just don't get the text skip as well. And here's another text skip you can do with this cloth. I don't think none of the runners are going for it just because it's one of the hardest text skips in the game. So basically, if you sucking up this move, and as you're grabbing the cloth, you can suck up the cloth, and it just skips the whole text skip. But it's really hard to do, so that's why a lot of runners don't do it.
I'm not sure how much time it really saves. It's only probably 4 or 5 seconds, if that. Looks like Polar's having a little bit of trouble trying to get his boo out. So this is definitely the fan favorite ghost of the game, Melody. After you turn on all her instruments, she'll play a song for you, and you have to guess which one it is. Most runners just have it memorized where they will be, because the song names are always in the same spot, and most people don't read Japanese.
Yeah.
Radio definitely got the better song here, though, because it's the first option, and you can save time by playing the song, which fairly is. Time saving.
Some runners also like to destroy the music by just sucking it up or burning it. I think most runners just burn it, I guess. Sometimes they suck it up. And it's really all preference for this.
Yeah, I think you can save time if you're optimal with the suck up, but it's a very precise setup. And I could be wrong about that, but that's what I know. And that's what I've been told.
So now, as you can see, he's going to go into this room, and it's going to have the first optional ghost, portrait ghost of the run. We don't need this portrait ghost, because he's not really required to finish the game. So that's usually it for 100%.
Now Radio is going to get his second elemental medal, so he can start using water. Unfortunately, there's no way to skip the text for this one, but it's really not too bad, and you have to get a boo right after. Then you head to the graveyard.
There's a bump on that table. You can get the boot. Yeah, that's boot. There's a text skip you can do in here as well by pulling that cloth up from that table on the left. And I think they're heading to the end of area 2.
They got 2 more ghosts to go.
So
So by letting this dog grab you on his third attack, sorry, spooky, it insta-triggers Mr. Bones to come out, which is what you need to capture so that you can capture Spooky. Basically, his bone drops on the ground, and he makes himself vulnerable for the kickoff.
Polar getting that recoil. Now in this graveyard, there's gonna be this double that you can do by just flashing him a bit. He's gonna turn off and turn on his flashlight, and you just gotta wait for the other skeleton ghosts to come and be next to him so they can get that double, and that saves a bit of time.
So Radio is towards the final boss of Area 2, Ogmire. He's kind of hard to catch if you haven't done it often, but even top players still struggle with him sometimes.
Yeah, but this isn't Portrait Ghost that you can one cycle. This is one of the bosses that you can one cycle. Again, since Chauncey's the only one that you cannot one cycle. This looks I guess pretty easy. I think this is the easiest boss out of all of them.
Let's see if Polar gets his double here.
Oh, he got it. Nice. As you can see, now he's just gonna... Let's see if he gets this.
The reason Wagner is so hard is because he has a really strong pull, and you have to, his angles that you have to hit when you're sucking him up are very precise, and if you mess up, he will get control and he breaks off really easily.
Yeah, so you want to get control every single time you're pumping him. You always want to pump when you're always in control.
Yeah, so you saw that towards 20 HP Radio was being dragged by him, so he just held back on the analog stick until Luigi made that arc with the vacuum stream, which signals that he has control again. So then
that's always a thing. Let's see if Polar gets this one cycle as well. Polar's a bit behind right here in this race.
Yeah, see, he doesn't have control. He really needs to dial back, and he breaks off. Unfortunate.
That's bad.
Yeah, I think he might be
him. Oh,
okay.
What was that?
How did he do that?
I guess he got one of those fake Bogmire ghosts, I guess. And he just threw the ball, and I guess that hit. What was that? Oh my god!
What it looks like is that when he got hit, he released the ball he had already sucked up. So it ended up hitting him, and then while he was in the stun animation, he was able to grab on with the few iframes and avoid getting hit again.
All right. So as you can now you're going to tell that in the end of each area, when you're into a new area, the other part of the area that you're finished with lights up the hallways and everything.
I'm not sure the significance of this, but each area door has a card symbol on it, so he's entering the clubs area, I guess we would call it, which is just the beginning of area 3. Maybe there's some significance to poker in the lore, who knows.
And now he's going to head into this wall, and wait, what's going on?
Oh my god, where are we?
Where are we? Oh my god, dude! No way. I cannot believe this. They have Mario trapped.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Fake news.
Not clickbait.
But now you know. So Mario is actually trapped in the mansion, and he has been captured by King Boo.
Yeah, that's just crazy. I cannot believe my eyes right now. Now they're going to
get the second Mario item?
Yeah, they're going to grab the second Mario item. A piece of paper. A letter.
Yeah, so Mario wrote a letter for Luigi.
Now you're going to see they're skipping this other optional portrait ghost because you don't need this one. They're just going to head to the treadmill to get this key.
But will he punch Biff, though?
Will he? Okay, no, he didn't.
No Biff punch.
Alright. And also, as you can see, he was shooting water through the ceiling. That's because you can actually do that. And and you can, as you're shooting water through the ceiling, you can pretty much just get rid of the fire because it takes a bit of time to take out fire. So you can just like shoot the water and just blow up, and the door is already cleared, so you can open it.
Yeah, so Rady had a really clean setup for the tech skip here. He pulled off that tablecloth as he was clearing the room, which allows him to set up the tech skip. So he grabs the cloth right after that boo, and he got it. And that was really clean tea room from Radio. So now we have the ice element, and we're about to go fight Petunia, which is one of my favorite ghosts in the game. Really easy to fight. She's just... You just gotta get her cold, and then you're good to go. No bit punch from the Radio's holding an ice in the hallway just to stop from getting scared. It's just another way you can do it. Petunia might drag you around a good bit, but it's really easy to get her if you just keep hitting back in the opposite direction. It's pretty rare that she breaks off.
Yeah, it is. Also in tea room, I think this is the tea room. I think it's the only room where you can set up swag balls. It's a strat you can do for this room right here.
Yeah, so basically, if you set it up, ooh, he did it. No, he didn't. That was
no, he didn't. He didn't do swag balls. So swag balls is just a strat you can do by setting it up in tea room. You just need this decoil to set it up in tea room, and you can just like. You can for swag balls, you can just shoot all the balls, like all at once, like really fast, and then you can just get her.
It doesn't save too much time, but it is.
But
really
it's
cool.
a swag strat, dude. It
is swag. The balls are swag.
It's swag.
I want to start a petition to rename every strat in this game to have swag in it.
Yes. Now he's gonna get this fire. He's gonna need it to light up these candles in this room.
This is one of the coolest rooms in the game, or this set of rooms. So basically he's gonna clear this room, get the boo, and then go into the observatory, I think is what it's called. And destroy the moon.
Yeah, you're gonna see that right now. Right now he's just getting these doubles by just wanting the ghost behind him and wanting to follow him around. So you can come up close to him and just get that double.
A lot of people struggle with this room because the doubles can be hard to set up when you're learning to run the game. But once you learn them,
this room is pretty hard to read where the boo is because of so many candles in here.
Polar's really getting dragged around by Nana. He's able to flush it out. And he might actually have good RNG for the boo. If he's in the table,
he got it.
Pearls might... Okay, he was able to get away from the pearls, which is good. The pearls in this game can really hurt you and make the boos leave.
Oh yeah, so I don't think we can explain auto-lock. I'm gonna just explain auto-lock for a bit. So there's these items that can auto-lock your vacuum, like pearls, money, coins, and hearts, I think. Those are the items that can auto-lock, and whenever you're sucking up a boo or something, it can auto-lock those pearls, and the boo can just run away. But as you can see, Radio right now, is he gonna get is he gonna do 360? No, he's not.
No 360 no scope.
But he get moonshot first try.
I actually missed it in my run, so props to anyone that can hit moonshot.
Yeah.
The significance of blowing up the moon, no clue, but it's really cool. And then you get your third Mario item, which is Mario Star.
Yeah. Dude, I thought I was sorry for a second. Oh my god.
Let's see if Radio goes for a drag. You can drag this item across. Nope. You can drag it across the Rainbow Road, which saves you a little bit of time, and it's a really cool strat that I like to see people do, but
yeah, it is.
I don't think it saves you too much time. See if he gets his triple. Ooh.
No, they're gonna do a bit of walking. Oh, he missed the triple. Not good.
The triple there takes... It's not crazy hard to set up, but if you do miss it, you do lose a good bit of time. And it only saves like 1 or 2 seconds.
And also whenever the runner is just whenever Luigi is just heading into like a dark room, he's always flash escaping. flashlight skipping. So basically, he just pulls like fire. That way, you can skip the flashlight. Luigi's animation opening out the flashlight, which is the thing runners like to do.
So Radio now is in the second room that has invisible ghosts. The way you're supposed to see them is by looking in the shadow, but thankfully this room is not random, and we have specific setup so that we can catch these ghosts pretty easily. Another triple is about to happen, which is not super hard to do, but it is kind of easy to mess up.
Yeah, he got it. Is Polar gonna miss? Oh, he didn't. Okay, he got the moonshot. Nice.
So Radio's gonna go for probably a pretty hard strat here. Hopefully he gets. Oh, he's not gonna do it.
Oh,
Never mind.
is he gonna? No way.
No, he's not gonna warp of chain, but he better not warp of chain.
Yeah, he better not.
Is he going?
Oh my god, is he going? No, don't do this to us.
Don't do it. No.
No.
I don't even want to commentate.
Oh my god.
So basically, you can get that glove and the boot at the same time, save the game and soft reset, which saves you like 3 or 4 seconds. Just like how we soft reset earlier by grabbing the fireman down. It's time save that everyone should be going for.
Yeah. And right now he's just heading into these rooms of Area 1, coming back to them just to get these boosts.
Yeah, it's optimal to come back now and do it rather than in the beginning of the game, because we now have the key to go fight the other ghosts in this area, and they're probably my least favorite ghosts.
Oh yeah, there's a double you can do with these portrait ghosts.
It's very hard to pull off. Most people don't go for it. Yeah, here they are. Henry and Orville, also known as Private School Trash.
So right now they're just asking you, hey, let's play this game, and the game is you have to guess what boxes they're in. But a lot of people did not know this. You can just shake the box by like trying to suck them up with your vacuum, or just throw fire at them, I guess.
Yeah, I've had multiple people come into my stream and be like, "Wait, how'd you know?" It's like,
You can do that? Yeah, a lot of people did not know that back in the day. Mostly everyone was a child and played this game. But a few years ago, someone found out about it, and it was just like, oh my god.
It looks like Polar's going for the skip here.
It's like huge time loss. That is that's a lot of time loss.
He should have grabbed the glove. He didn't grab the glove. That's gonna hurt him a lot. I think he knows he doesn't.
I think he has to do the. I think he also has to mirror ward.
Yeah, he knows he didn't grab it. Good. 2 warping chain, 1 race. Yeah, the Radio just finished up on twins. You get the one in the car first because you're a lot more likely to get hit by him if you don't. And then after you catch them, you go on, get the 2 other boos in this area, and then we get to go see the fortune teller.
Yeah, the Boo in Twins room is a really fast Boo. He can get away fast if you auto-lock him to something. He's just like a kind of tricky Boo to get. And thankfully, he got both of them. Radio's on a good run right now.
Yeah, Radio's on a pretty good pace. Actually, this pace is really good. Wow.
And they're just doing this other tech skip. And when they're done with the tech skip, they can immediately just mirror ward.
It's probably one of the easiest tech skips to pull off, and then you can scan the mirror through the bed.
This is the good mirror ward. This is the good one.
Alright, so now Radio is actually just going to be spamming A and B until his thumbs fall off for the next minute and 45 seconds or minute and 30 seconds. Basically, you're showing Clairvoya all of the items that you got as you've been going through the mansion. And then she lets you capture her for free. She doesn't even fight back.
Yeah, it's great when you do this.
Right, let's see how his twins goes.
For Polar.
Maybe he'll go for the double. You never know. Polar could just whip it out.
Oh no!
Good at it.
I thought he was gonna go for it for a second. Right, no, he cleared the room. Yeah, that was a good room. That was good twins.
His pearls are all over the place, so it might hurt him when he goes for the boo, but he's smart and he decides to clear them. I've never seen the bomb have that animation.
Yeah, me neither.
Or that freeze. So interestingly enough, I think Radio is actually on pace to possibly get a 57. If he plays really well in Area 4, he definitely could get a 57. When you catch Madame Clairvoya, there's a trick to her because for some reason, pumping back on the analog stick doesn't work very well. As long as you're holding back in the opposite direction and you spin the C-stick a whole bunch, for some reason it makes catching her a lot easier.
Oh yeah, there's only a little bit of, there's some Portugos, not a lot of them, that have like unique ways to suck them up. I don't think there's that many.
Yeah, there's only like, yeah, there's not many. Some people will use C-stick on Bogmire, but it's probably better you don't.
And Radio right now is heading, he's about to finish Area 3, yeah, it's really quick. It's going really fast.
Alright, let's see if he remembers to grab ice. I'd hate for his run to die if he didn't grab ice.
Okay, he got ice. Yeah, whenever you're just heading back up, to finish Area 3, you always forget ice. It happened to me on my first run. A lot of people always forget that.
So we're about to go into the Safari room, which can be a complicated room if you don't know the double setup, but usually it's not too hard to get. There's only one double you have to get. And the reason we grabbed ice is for these ghosts right here.
Yeah, there's different kinds of ghosts. Then you need different kinds of elements to defeat them with. So you gotta see a bit of them. Not a lot of them, but 100% you gotta see it. You do see a bit of them, and you got the nice level. Also, I forgot to mention, with those garbage ghosts, they kind of don't have like a damage hitbox, so you can't really get hit by them. So you can just push them, so you can have like a double, like for example right there, or like in the beginning of the game when you saw them pushing.
That was a super clean read by Radio. If he heard the boo laugh before he let him out, which signals him that the boo has moved spots. So he knows that the boo wasn't in the chair because nothing changed. The red was already on.
I think we forgot to mention art pumping. I'll mention art pumping. Explain what it is. So basically, after when you're sucking up a ghost, there's an actual faster way to just sucking them up. That way the boost won't leave. So if you hold both triggers and then every 10 HP you let go of R and then you pull it down again, you can do this strat called R pumping. You just keep doing the same thing, keep doing it on the same beat.
Yeah, it resets the movement of the boo, so you can stand in place.
Yeah, and it's really helpful for 100% or like boos who have a lot of damage, a lot of health. I mean. Now this is the third boss. This is mainly the part of the game where you catch the most boos.
This is Boolossus. We have a strat which is really cool. A lot of people struggled with this as a kid to catch this boss, and a lot of people have gone through pain, suffering, and tears because of this boss. But with the way that we do it,
Red Mountain can never do this anymore, man.
He can't get it anymore. Looks like a clean setup from Radio. Nice.
Ooh. That was good. That was good. You just need to move.
I'm surprised he didn't see him where he went. He was going down, but
yeah, sometimes the last boo can just tackle you and be really annoying, but he got a pretty good one cycle. I would say.
Yeah, so his pace is really good.
Now Radio's just done with Area 3. He just needs the last area, which is I think it's the longest one, right? A lot of people do not like Area 3.
I think Area was the longest. Yeah, Area 3 is just not fun because there's a lot of RNG with the boos, but Area 4 is the hard one. There's a lot of 150 HP boos, and I'm assuming Radio is going to go for Breaker Boo because he seems to be pretty consistent with it. And I saw him practice.
Hopefully he does go for Breaker Boo.
see if Polar can get Safari Boo clean. Safari Boo is really not that hard, but when I was starting to run the game, I did struggle with it a lot for some reason, and I'm not really too sure why. So we talk a lot about Breaker Boo, and the reason we talk about him is because
He saves a lot of time.
yeah, he saves about 8 seconds to go for him, which is a lot when you get fast at this game.
I think it might be 10 seconds, right?
I think it depends on if you get tech skip or not.
Oh
But
yeah.
basically, he's so hard to get because he's 200 HP, and after 15 cackles, which adds up to 150 HP, he'll leave the room. So you have to use this strategy called dragging, boo dragging, where you'll pull him back as you R-pump him, and if you mess it up in the slightest, he will leave the room and you will lose a lot of time. So the other option is to go for the Boo in Van Gore, which is a later ghost we'll see. And that Boo might have more HP, but he will always go back into that room, so you don't have to worry about him getting super far away.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of walking here in Area 4, just because you have to travel like everywhere around the mansion, pretty much.
Yeah,
This-
up and down consistently.
Let's see if Polar gets this one cycle. I think he's set up good for it. Yeah. No, there's
let's
going to be
right now.
yeah.
There is a good bit of RNG.
No, I don't think he got it.
No, I think you got it. Okay, maybe not. Oh,
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't.
I didn't realize
he
there was
didn't get
another boom south.
Yeah, sometimes a Boo can get stuck all the way at the end of the arena, and it's just bad. So right now you're gonna see Radio going to this part of Area 4, which is called Blackout, and he's using side step. You cannot. It's not. You can. It's a kind of a preference because you cannot. You can just do regular movement, or you can use side step. That way you won't get scared by ghosts. Back in the day, you had to like go all around the mansion. You had to travel a lot through the mansion, just to get to the room you need to get to. But someone discovered that there's a mirror. There's a mirror in Safari Room, which saved a huge ton of time.
It would suck to run through the whole mansion, honestly.
Yeah, just walking around getting scared every second.
Alright, see how Grimly is. Grimly's another ghost that you have to do before you can turn the power back on, and he is RNG and when he shows his heart, and it looks like Radio 6 or 7 second Grimly, which honestly is probably pretty average.
Yeah, pretty average, not that bad, you know. I think what's the longest Grimly has without showing his heart? I think it's like 40 seconds, right?
I think it's 40, yeah, 44 maybe, by HD Delta, world record Grimly holder.
One of the best world records to happen. Now he's gonna head into the Breaker switch room, which is going to have the Breaker Boo.
I'm pretty confident he'll go for Breaker Boo, especially with the time that he's got.
Hopefully he gets it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think he switched. Whenever you hear a Boo laughing, that means he switched in the room.
He's definitely going for it. He does it interestingly because a lot of people will just take the Boo across. Ooh, he lost the Boo.
Oh.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So what you
That
heard there
sucks.
was the Boo cackling twice. So whenever the Boo cackles twice, it pushes him just a little bit closer to leaving the room. So he only did 15 cackles. He double cackled about 3 times. So he was definitely going to lose.
Hey, he can't. The Boo can't come back to the Breaker Room because whenever a Boo is in a dark hallway, he could go to this other room that you don't have access to. For example, ooh, is he gonna get Stellar Boo?
No, it's gone.
Oh my God, that's unfortunate for Radio. He just lost 2 Boos. Did he
What
come
is-
back? Oh, he didn't come
Ooh.
back. That's a huge time loss.
Dang, dude. So
That is a huge time loss.
that's gonna cost him if Polar can. Ooh, no, no,
He's
no,
not,
baby.
he's not coming back.
No.
Yeah.
going. Go upstairs.
I don't know if Radio has a backup for the booze.
I think he's just gonna have to get. He's probably just gonna go. I don't know. He has two options. He could reset the game and get Breaker Boo and that Boo, but he's probably just gonna get Van Gore Boo and then get the other one in Weston.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna have to go for Van Gore, which he's so far ahead. I don't think it's gonna hurt him too much.
Now they're gonna head to the attic. I'm pretty sure.
He goes to the attic to start do soldiers. All right, let's see if Polar.
He
will
goes for
get-
soldier double. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's see if he gets guarantee.
Nope, not yet.
I think he got around the same time as Radio did for this
Yeah,
guy.
just about.
So Radio is heading to clock room.
Yep.
Which is you can do the strat called double soldier. So there's gonna be 3 toy soldiers, Portrait Ghost, and there's a way that you can just get a double. You can do a triple soldier, but it's really hard. So that's usually why we just go for
Even going for the double is
double
very
soldier.
complex, and you can move them very easily. I wouldn't be surprised if he opts out of it.
I think he might get it, to be honest. Sometimes that green soldier gets stuck like over there on the right side of the room, but thankfully he wasn't stuck.
He doesn't have to-
Going for
he moved out of the way
individual?
so he can get
Going for
it.
single?
Yeah, I think
yeah, he went for
messed up the
single.
setup. He kinda has to.
You could still do. I think he could have still done it, but I think he just went for it. No, he didn't went for a clock room boo because that is kind of like an optional boo, I guess. You don't really have to get it.
Alright, let's see how Polar does on his cellar because it could make a big difference. He can find it.
It's taking a lot of time to start.
It's actually faster just to go ahead and burn off all those masks rather than try to catch them on the rooftop.
And try to get like
So I think he's
for a second
gonna-
level. Yeah, you got it. Okay, nice. Yeah, back in the day, people would think getting like kind of a setup to just suck them up at the same time would actually be faster, but they had no idea that it would just be faster to just burn them off.
Alright, so now that he's got that key from the rooftop, it's time to go all the way back down. Well, actually, no, he doesn't go to the basement.
No,
yet.
he has to go to
over
Armory.
the-
Yeah, you have to go to Armory, which is I think it's the laggiest room in the game, right?
It's the laggiest room in the game, and it's also my favorite room. There's a really cool triple setup. The room is just really interesting when it comes to the design of it. And the boo here is a struggle to get because of the way the room lags.
But you can also go for a quadruple, or you can even get 5, like a 5-piece.
Yeah, 6
Or-
pieces.
Oh, you can get a 6-piece as well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much. I'm gonna get faster, honestly. I could be wrong. I think the 5 is faster. Someone in the chat will probably correct me on that.
Yeah, he's going for the triple right here. I think he might get it.
It's important to use the Game Boy Forward to scare skip here a whole bunch, and if you don't, you will struggle to get triple without burning them a lot.
Let's see if he gets Armory boot. Nice view check right there.
Yeah, if he consistently drops boos and Polar doesn't, that could be the decider of this race.
And he's usually gonna want to face like behind where the boot is, so he can have a charge. That way he can have like a better setup for it. And he did get Armory boot. Nice.
So he probably won't save warp here. Yeah. So normally you would save warp there and then go back to the beginning, but that puts the boo in the basement back in the regular room that it came from at full HP. So he opts out of doing that and mirror warp so that the boo will stay in the other room and it'll have the same HP.
Alright. I had no idea about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. Hopefully Polar has a good clean rooftop as well.
Yeah, rooftop is like, I think it's one of the
Are you going
shortest.
for the Boston Burn?
Oh, this is bad. This is really bad for Radio. Yeah, there's these poison mushrooms, and it's kind of like an RNG based of you can get them by like just like shaking an item. Oh, that was just a decoy. Okay. And yeah, those poison mushrooms waste about 10 seconds. Luigi's just mini. He can't really do anything but say Mario. So it sucks.
Yeah, Polar
That's like the
struggled a little
rotated
bit.
item.
For a second, he wasn't getting the ice there. Is he gonna? Oh, he's gonna clear the room. So I guess he really wants to do it. I guess it's probably faster.
Oh yeah, this boo in this room right here, in pipe room, it has 300 HP, which you're thinking, wait, you can't one cycle boos that are 300 HP. For this one, the boot is like really slow for this room, so you can actually just like R pump him into like a corner of the room and just like have him like face through another direction and do the same thing pretty much. And it's one of those boos that you can one cycle, even if he has 300 HP.
Yeah, so normally you would opt to not clear this room, but he's clearing it because he knows that the boo that he missed, Breaker Boo, went into this room. And we got really lucky that that's the boo he released from. Because there's a chance the 300 boo will come out, and he wouldn't be able to release the other boo until the 300 boo left.
Yeah, so thankfully he got Breaker Boo. Not Breaker Boo, but he got it in pipe room.
Looks like Polar's going for the double in armory.
Now this is Weston. This is again kind of like a tricky portrait ghost to one cycle, but most run it, I guess.
If you hold left when you start the setup, like you just did, it can manipulate Weston to stay inside of his campfire. If it didn't work very well, but he still got the one cycle, and that's really all that matters.
He's gonna clear this rooms again because he doesn't want to auto watch these pearls and mess up. Hopefully he doesn't miss this boo.
He's really got it. Nice.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna miss this boo.
Yeah, a lot of people struggle with this boo just because the ice and the movement of the room and the pearls can mess you up and the fire element. Ooh, that was so close. Good job.
Yeah, that boo almost got away. Thank goodness he didn't.
Now he's just got one more boo that he lost in the cellar, and once he gets this boo, he'll save warp out, and he'll have enough boos to beat the game. He's just got one more thing to do.
Now you just want to head up to Van Gore. He's gonna save warp and just head to Van Gore and go to the final boss, I guess. And in Van Gore, I think he's the second last portrait ghost to get, but for Van Gore, there's like these triples you have to do. There's like a bunch of sets, 3 ghosts for each one. And in the sets, usually you want to go for triples, but you can commonly just miss the triples. But I don't see Radio gets all the triples.
Yeah, there's a couple that are harder than others, but the setups are pretty consistent. It looks like Polar's also going to opt to clear pipe room. I think he's probably worried about losing Weston Boo and it going up into the pipe room.
Yeah, so as you can see, Polar has to get Van Gore Boo because he just didn't get Breaker Boo, so he has to go for Van Gore Boo.
So now we find out basically why all of these weak ghosts are in the mansion, and it's because of this dude. And he thinks it's art, and basically he's gonna throw all of his art at you, and then once you catch his art, you get to catch him.
Hopefully, Radio gets all of the triples.
He turned right into it. Usually people just wait a second.
Let's see if Polar gets this one cycle. Oh, he's dead. Nice. He was dragging them all around.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell. This third triple is really hard to get. But not hard, but you can miss it, I guess.
Yeah, right here is the hardest triple for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really hard to just flash them like right away. You can kind of miss the triple, so it's better to just back up a little bit and get the triple. And for these garbage ghosts, we're just gonna kind of push him, not really that much. Exactly. You don't push him, I think. Yeah.
Polar lost. And 19,
Hopefully.
too.
Yeah, he's just gonna burn this last set of killing ghosts because you don't really need
Mario.
to.
Yeah, you'd lose a lot of time sucking them up, and it's pretty hard to get all three.
Yeah. Thankfully for Polar, he got Cellar Weston Boot to come back to the room.
And now Polar's headed up to do Vangor, and Radio will leave this room and mirror warp out of Safari so that he can go fight the final boss.
I wonder who the final boss is, man.
Dude, I have no clue.
Mario.
Can he still 57? I don't think he can, right?
Radio?
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely cannot 57.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. I literally just forgot about breakers and everything.
Yeah, so his best time here is probably going to be a low 59, mid to low to mid 59.
Yeah, I run a 59 pretty much.
Which would be cool, because not a lot of people are able to get sub 1 hour in the races.
So I think he's gonna go for 2 cycle, which is like the most common cycle if you want to do for Ellen run.
Yeah, so oh, he's grabbing the gem. Let's
Oh,
go.
is he doing it? He's.
There's a cool skip you can do there where you grab the gem as you enter that cutscene, and it's a safety strat for 100% where money matters and you have to get at least 100 million gold. But it looks like he was just trying to flex it a little bit.
I think he's gonna go for 2 cycle.
Oh yeah, he most likely will go for 2 cycle, and if he messes up, he can still go for a fast 3. Once you try to get about 250 HP off of each cycle of Bowser / King Boo, and he starts with 500 health. And if he goes below 200 HP, he will run around with his head on backwards like a platoon. You have to make sure that you can get him after the second cycle.
As you can see, there's a way you can shoot these spike balls that he's gonna throw to Bowser, and they're called instant shots pretty much by setting them up by these pillars. Ooh, he missed that. Polar missing low card triple.
Yeah, they can struggle a little bit because they're all going to threat.
Oh, he's going for instant shots. Hopefully he doesn't miss. Okay, you got it. Nice.
Yeah, that strat where he shot the ball immediately, that's actually a new strat that we use to do 1 cycle. Maybe he'll go for 1 cycle.
I thought he was gonna go for 1 cycle. Right.
After the third, I shot him.
239. That's really good.
We got him at 239, yeah, which is really good for a first cycle, so he should double too much. He might actually be able to.
Is he gonna get a 58?
Yeah, he's definitely going to 58 with both of those shots. Go.
Nice. 58, 54. That's a really good time. Race.
Wow, that's awesome, dude.
I think that's just a minute behind his PB, I think. Wow.
Yeah, just about. GG's, congrats
GG's.
to Radio, and let's see if Polar can finish up on getting Bangor Boo in 2 cycles.
Yeah, it really sucks for Radio missing Breaker Boo and Solar Boo. That was not expected at all. But he still pulled out that dub, so yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, so insta shots will save you about 6 seconds if you go for them. They're kind of risky though because they're pretty easy to mess up. So props to Radio for actually hitting them.
Oh yeah, those insta shots you can miss them. You can miss them all out. I think Radio is gonna join right now.
Okay. Looks like Polar is going to get about a 102.20, 102.30. So to answer Hartman's question in the chat, yeah, the 2 insta shots were the reason he got sub 59.
Yeah, those insta shots save you a bit more time than just getting the spike ball and just waiting for his head to come down and then you just shoot the ball. That's how 2 cycles were before. But then I think Red Mountain was the one who found the setup for the insta shots. I think was he?
Yeah, so there's actually some interesting lore behind that. If I'm remembering correctly, in a Discord voice call, a player named Vicious offered to send earlobe pics if Red Mountain could beat King Boo with his feet. And in the process of trying to get earlobe pics, he accidentally shot the head out of the sky
With his feet.
With his feet, which prompted the beginning of King Boo 1 cycle. And keep in mind, this happened like last December. So.
Yeah. So it's been around like 5-6 months since this 1 cycle has been around. And wow, 1 cycle has been around for around half a year now.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And I think the world record has 1 cycle in it now, which is insane.
Oh yeah, by Joven. He got it last night, I think. What, today? Like at midnight, I'm pretty sure. He got it. It's been crazy.
Polar opting out of insta shots.
So this is the strat I was talking about. The part how you just wait for his head to come down. Oh, I think Radio is in the call. Radio, you won the race. How do you feel right now?
Turn you up a little bit.
Yeah, I need to turn you up a little bit. How do you feel right now? Alright, now Polar.
Looks like we're having a little bit of technical difficulties with Radio's mic, but hopefully we'll get it figured out.
Alright, I think Polar's also getting that 2 cycle. Hopefully he doesn't miss it. Oh, he got it. Nice. 102. Pretty good match for both. It was pretty fun.
GG's.
There we go.
GG's. There we go. Wow, you missed Breaker Boot and Cellar, and you still got a 58.
Yeah. Cellar Boo, that mushroom kind of scared me, so I just kind of panicked.
We have Polar. What's up, guys? How do you guys feel right now?
That run was absolute pain.
I think you got like 2 Van Gore texts, right?
Oh yeah, I got so many, and it's like, oh man, nothing you can do about it though.
Yeah, I feel like
GG's in the chat.
Races kind of like level you as a player and make you realize, like, dang, okay, I'm not as consistent as I'd like to be, or okay, I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I mean, my races, I was like, yeah, this is kind of what I expected to get. I would have liked to do a little bit better, but I was pretty happy with mine. Radio, you seem to be pretty consistently getting the times that you are. I mean, I watched you do Breaker Boo before the race, and you were nailing it. So it's unfortunate I had to miss it there, man.
Yeah. Because it was from
Radio.
the
What was that mirror warp you did?
Which one?
Well, let's
You
talk
know
about
which one I'm talking about. You know which one I'm talking about, man. Don't even
Me?
ask.
Oh, what in projector?
No, both of
Oh.
you.
Both of
We're very
no, Polar has an
disappointed.
excuse at least. Polar kind of has an excuse. Actually,
I
no.
had an excuse too. It was if with the Boo RNG I had, it would have been not optimal to go for save warp.
Oh, did you get like best RNG or something?
No, I had projector, decoy, and then top left Boo.
Oh yeah, I think my Boo was top left as well, but I was trying to like catch him right beside the glove, and I realized, oh no, I'm gonna start pulling this glove, and that's exactly what I did, and then he just left.
Yeah, just don't tell Pablo. No one tell him.
Everybody keep this a secret. No one told
So wait,
Pablo about this.
Do you actually save time if you're next to the door when that happens? If you
I honestly couldn't tell you. But the only reason why I did that was because I had to grab the glove earlier to optimize it as best as I could.
Now, for you, Polar, did you just forget to grab the glove and like panic went out to get the Boo, or what was that?
Yeah, I just panicked to go out. It probably wouldn't have lost me any time to just grab it and then warp or like even walk back, but it's very rare that Boo leaves on me, so you never prepare.
Yeah, I saw you
Or
trying
what
to
you do.
dodge, accidentally grabbing it, and it just didn't work out. But I mean,
Yeah.
you had the right idea in mind for sure.
Yeah, so I just kind of accepted my fate, and I had to go out to the hallway.
Another highlight of the run that me and Leche were popping off about was definitely your Bogmire, because you really lucked out with the
Oh,
the
yeah.
not hitting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was.
that was
got
pretty
hit.
crazy.
I got hit by the shadow, and Bogmire happened to be right exactly where I was aiming. So I was like, oh, all right, well, this is
You didn't
this
touch
is
the
a
control
two-cycle, but yeah, it's like nice, man. I'll take that, I guess.
Plain, man. Well, do you guys have anything else you'd like to say before we end off this race?
Well, this is a race PB for me.
Yeah,
Nice. Congrats.
58's good for you, man. But congrats, GG, dude.
That's
Obviously
about
you
it.
Obviously you got the race PB.
I'm happy I got Soldier's double.
Did you?
Yeah,
Even though it was really slow, I still got a Soldier's double, so that's pretty cool.
nice.
I must have been watching radio when that happened. Did we talk about that? Like, did we? No, I'm asking Leche. Did we even notice that? Because I think we must have
No,
been.
I
looking at it.
yeah, we must have been looking at radios gameplay,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure he did got it.
Oh wow! Well,
the-
congrats on getting Soldier Double, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty slow, but whatever. I mean, yeah.
I mean, hey, a
was
Soldier
cool.
Double is a Soldier Double. Even if you grab the third Soldier with the second one at 6 HP, it's still a Soldier Double.
And also great commentary by Bliss.
And Leche, thank you so much, dude.
Follow the commentators. They're both amazing.
Thank you
Yeah.
for commentating, guys.
Thank
I know
you.
it was short notice, so
Thankfully, I
appreciate
came
that.
back for backup. Yeah, thank goodness I was here for backup. I literally just woke up like a few hours ago. And now I was like, oh, okay, I'm doing this now. Sweet.
Nice.
To them,
Yeah, thanks for playing, guys. It was a pleasure to get to commentate for you guys.
of course.
Awesome.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely some unexpected stuff happened, but at least you got the 58 still. Surprised you did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Managed to clutch out that King Boo 2-cycle.
yeah.
All right. Well, I think we're good to go.
Radio.
What was that?
GG's radio.
GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
Good games, guys. Good games. All right. Well, if no one has anything else to say, I think we can go ahead and send everyone out.
Alright.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
thanks for being here, everybody. Please follow the runners. If you'd like to follow the commentators as well, follow us. You can get our links in the Twitch chat. And I think the next race is tomorrow afternoon. I'm not really sure who's.
I think it's Joven versus Daycat at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. Yeah. So be there for that race. That should be on SpeedGaming 2, I believe.
Make sure to follow all 3 Speed Gaming channels as well.
There's actually 5. There's so many of them.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for being here, guys. Have a
All
good
right.
day.
Have a good one.
Have a great night, everyone.
Peace.
Goodbye.
Peace.